to show off in a recent feature we added to Living Spec, which is an email parse or import service. And what it does is it reduces the tediousness that occurs when you receive an email and it's interesting and important, and you want to extract the contents of that email and put it into Living Spec. And so an email might contain text within the message, it might contain attachments, it might contain images, it might contain images within those attachments. And what we do is we take common formats that we understand, like PDFs and Word documents and Markdown, and parse them into spec content. And for PDFs, parsing is a little rough. PDF can be a very finicky format. So we attempt to extract the contents, but we also retain a copy of the PDF file for you within your spec document. So the way it works is you're in a Living Spec document, and you can copy an email address link. So I've clicked this button, it's copied it. Awesome. I'm sure that's pretty easy. Obviously, there are other ways to access it, but that's kind of the simplest one to demonstrate. So I can go to my email client and I can provide that page address, give it a subject, and I've got a predefined email which has some formatted text, a nice cute picture of a kitten, and a number of different documents, a Word document, a Markdown document, a CSV file, and an HTML file that I think is a test of every HTML element ever. I click send, and it sends the email to Living Spec. And what's going to happen here is once it's parsed, I'm going to get a link appear on this page. Oh, wow, it's appearing already. And if I click into that, I might be a little too fast, I start to see content appear. So I'm seeing content get uploaded, I'm seeing new pages get added, I'm seeing images show up, really fun ones. I'm seeing subpages. So this foo doc test was this Word document I had added. The, what's it called? Back up here, I've got more content. I've got this really lengthy HTML file, which is massive, and it gets some of it right. Some of it ignores because we don't want to support every possible type of HTML file format in here. But it does a pretty good job of extracting the content and saving it for us so that we can view it later. Similarly, I had a Markdown file, CSV file, and so on. And look at the CSV one, that's kind of interesting. And well, it didn't do a perfect job, but at least it got us started. So we can go ahead and, of course, delete these, and I'll figure out why it did that wrong. But I think it's actually that the CSV file I had wasn't ideal. Either way, this is easy enough to fix. I can just go in here and I can delete, 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 delete. And I still have my table intact and ready to go. And then I could start to add content below it if I wanted to. So that's roughly how email parsing works. Hopefully it's useful to you. It's super useful for us. Let us know if you have any questions. Look forward to your feedback and using Living Spec. Thanks. Bye-bye.